Hey everybody, peace and blessings to you. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm recording on March 3rd, 2025, and this video is kind of like a journal. It's kind of like me inviting you in to the moment that I'm in, to what I'm feeling, what I'm experiencing, what I'm observing, and kind of like me just trying to communicate with you. Anybody who will be watching this video whenever it's posted, it's me trying to communicate with you what this moment feels like for me, who I am. And for anybody who may be discovering me for the first time, let me share with you who I am. I am Letitia. No, I intentionally say I am Letitia as opposed to my name is Letitia because I'm very, very connected, spiritually connected to the two words I am. When I say I am, it makes me feel connected to my higher self. It makes me feel connected to my past self, my present self, my future self. It makes me feel connected to the I am. And as far as I'm concerned, the I am is divine. The I am is whatever we call the I am. It is the Heavenly Father. It is God. It is Source. It is Spirit. It is the higher power, the universe. It is everything. It is the collective. It is me. It is us. It is everything. Everything that is. And I personally come into the feeling and opinion that there's not enough words. There's not enough in the human language to express everything that is and how everything that is connected, how it got to be here, why it's here, how it's connected. I just feel like there's no words for it. It just is. And what I've been trying to do for many years is learn to be a better communicator because I think my mind is a special thing. I think that there's a lot of treasures that come into my mind, that come out of my thoughts and into my spirit. And I feel as though there are words and expressions worthy of being shared. You know, I feel like everybody's worthy of sharing and expressing themselves. But I feel like it is my actual spiritual gift. My purpose for being is my mind, and it's my spiritual downloads and my mental downloads. It's the things that come to my thoughts and the things that come out of my spirit. And what I'm learning to do, especially since November, when everything changed and my focus changed and the world changed and we shifted, what I've been learning to do is go deeper into my spirituality and exploring and visualization and manifestation and just learning and going deeper into my understanding of things from a more spiritual perspective, you know. And I've just been working on it. Every day I've just been working on it. So today I just would like to share with you, I don't know when this is going to be posted, but I am speaking to you from my present, which will be, by the time you get to see this, my past and your past. I'm speaking to you from March 3rd, 2025. And I'm feeling gratitude. I'm absolutely grateful for the last 2 months and how far we've come and that we've made it through. And I'm going to share with you what it's been like for me personally and what I'm aware of that it's been like externally, outside of myself, as an observer. For me personally, I have been doing better than I have been in a long time. 2024 was very difficult for me, especially the second half of 2024. But 2024 was a very challenging year. It asked a lot of me. It tested me in so many ways. It challenged me, and it grew me. It grew me. It shaped me because I went through some stuff, including financial challenges and financial difficulties. And to be honest, as we are in a moment where on the external, on the outside of my life, people are losing their jobs. People are experiencing uncertainty and financial uncertainty and financial worries and concerns. People are going through a moment of loss and grief and fears, understandable fears, but for me personally, in my personal life, things have been getting better for us. And we have had our moment of experiencing what some people are experiencing now. We have had our moments of worry and reason to be afraid and financial uncertainties. So we've experienced all those things, and for us it's getting better, and for that I'm grateful, because it gives me the opportunity to experience what is happening to us as a collective, as we're shifting and moving and people are losing things and having things taken away from them. I'm able to experience it as an observer and as somebody who also has the knowledge that even though you might go through a season like this, it's a season of loss and a season of uncertainty, I know that it doesn't matter how things are going on the outside. I believe that for each individual person, if we keep the faith and we do our best and we hang in there, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. It doesn't matter what, things are projected to look like outside of our personal lives. It's going to get better for us. This is only for a season, a period. And sometimes these kind of things happen because it is asking us to go deeper, to reflect on things more, to slow down, to process what is happening, to make different decisions for our life, and to shift, to get out of the comfort, to get out of the stagnation, or to really step into our purpose, and to step out and become who we were supposed to be, do what we're supposed to be courageous, be brave, be fearless, and move towards the purpose that we were made for, the purpose and the season that we were made for and we were made to be in, and to also discover we are stronger than we think, we're more resilient than we think, we're more capable than we think, we are more self-reliant than we think. And when I say self-reliant, I mean in the sense of you don't need to have, you could be the hero that you desire. You can be your own hero. You don't need to depend on somebody to save you, but to work towards saving yourself. Work towards saving yourself, and also being a neighbor, not only for you, not only being a hero for yourself, but also for your neighbors, for your community, for your loved ones. We are capable of so much more than we think, and that I am absolutely grateful for every experience that I have had over the years, over the period of time that since my spiritual awakening, since the Trump era, because my spiritual awakening happened at the same time as the Trump era, and maybe even because of it. It may be even most likely, highly probable because of it, because of the shocking revelation, or the shocking revelation, I guess, or for lack of better words, of what happened in 2016 and everything that has happened since then. I have been made aware of the truth. I've been made aware of the kind of people that live among us and how important it is for each one of us to be protectors of what is good and what is right, and to be protectors of the truth, be protectors of freedom and democracy and free will and love and light and everything that is good and everything that is lovely. We are all meant to be the caretakers of that. We are meant to be the caretakers of our planet and of each other for our own survival. And we are meant to push back the dark. We are meant to push back against people who allow themselves to be devoured by darkness, people who allow their souls to be devoured, people who choose darkness instead of light, who choose lies instead of truth, who choose hate instead of love. We are meant to be protectors because not all of us are good people. Not all of us choose the light. So the ones that do choose the light, the ones that are aware, the ones that see the truth, must speak the truth and must be courageous enough to stand up for the truth, be the truth, and be a reflection of love and light and truth. And as I've said in many, many, many of my videos, I see myself as a light worker. And I did not realize what kind of light worker I was meant to be until November, until election night. I didn't realize how important it was going to be for me to speak the truth and for me to stand for light, stand in the light and be the light, and to be everything that I've always meant to be. I've always been meant to be. So today, March 3rd, I am grateful. I'm grateful for the blessings and the covering over my life. I'm grateful for the fact that my family is being immensely blessed and watched over and provided for and taken care of. Our finances has gotten better, and our blessings have increased, and our joy has increased. And I think also a lot of it has to do with the fact that I have kept myself and my mind. I've protected my soul, and protected my energy, and protected my mind. And I've kept myself away from the darkness and the distraction. Even though I have an awareness of all the important things that I need to know, I have an awareness. I am aware of things. I am informed, but I am very strategic, as I've mentioned in previous videos, and very strategic in what I read, what I take in, and whose opinion I take in, and whose opinion I follow, and the people that I listen to, and the videos that I click on. I'm very intentional. When I'm scrolling, I even make sure that when I get a gist of what something is going to be about, I don't consume all of it. If I understand that I could see where this is going, I don't consume, I move on. I don't consume all the negativity. I don't consume the lies. I don't consume the distractions. I don't consume the veil that they're trying to put over our eyes. I'm grateful. And what I wanted to say is that I have a feeling about March. There's a video that I wanted to work on called, maybe this is that video, I don't know. But there's a video that a title of a video that I had in mind called "The Revolution Will Be Televised." And when I was thinking about that topic, I was thinking about the poet that that phrase is based on. His phrase is "The revolution will not be televised," and he was a poet from very long ago, before I was born, or around when I was born is when he was creating his poetry and speaking his words, and I only discovered that recently. And I don't know if I can remember his name, but I do remember his Gil, is Gil, is Gil, Gil, and I think Heron is in the name as well. Heron, and there's another one, another part. 3 names, 3, you know. I don't remember his full name, but something like that. At the moment, I don't have it in my head. The revolution will not be televised. And I went down a rabbit hole. You know, I call when you like are consuming one thing after the other, after the other, after the other, I call that a rabbit hole. I went down the rabbit hole of watching some of his videos and his poetry performances, including one that he did the year I was born, 1982. It was released in 1982. That's what they had on the top of the video. The revolution will not be televised, but we are in 2025 and the revolution absolutely will be televised. It may not be televised by corporate media, but it will be televised everywhere. It will be televised on social media. It will be everywhere. You know, people are coming out and people are standing up. People are standing up for what is right and what they believe. And I am so thankful. I'm so thankful for the people who are putting their bodies out in the streets. I am not one that would do that because that is not my role. That is not who I am. I would be a weak link in the streets. I would be a weak link in the streets. That's not me. But I am one. I am a holder of the light. I am the one that is keeping my vibration high and focusing on the truth, and focusing on the light, and focusing on love and the message and the future, and visualizing the future that I see, that I want for myself and for my children and for all of us and for this planet, you know. And so I spent this morning I did a prayer and meditation. And, you know, I prayed a prayer of gratitude and thankfulness. I prayed for myself. I prayed for us. I prayed for our planet. I prayed for humanity. You know, I visualized and I kept the thoughts in my mind, in my mind's eye, of people not surrendering, people standing up to the darkness and stepping into the light. And I also watched some videos this morning. You know, I watched some videos, and I took in and I absorbed a lot of information this morning. And I truly believe that March is going to be something else. March is the like I said, the revolution will be televised. I can sense it. I can sense the shift. I can sense the revolution. I can sense the beginning of something different. So I want to say I have recorded other videos. And I haven't gotten an opportunity to edit them and prepare them to be posted. They're longer than this one. This one's going to be short, so I think I'm going to post this today. I want to say a few things, and these are things that would have been captured in the previous videos that I recorded. I want to say one thing. No, I want to say some things. One, I stand with Ukraine, and also I think that Zelensky, Vladimir Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, I think, and I've seen people post this, that he is the leader of the free world. I think that he is he reminds me of Winston Churchill, you know, as opposed to somebody stepping up in leadership and standing up against the bullies. I think that he is a hero, and he's probably the only one that I consider a hero right now. I think that he's a hero. I think that he is strong and resilient. And I have always been praying for him since the beginning of this war. I've been praying for him. Since he stood up to Donald Trump the first time, and even was part of the reason why Donald Trump got impeached, because Donald Trump was trying to extort him the first time for that aid, trying to hold the aid hostage. So because he wanted him to make a statement about them investigating Joe Biden, because he wanted him to do something dishonest in order to help Donald Trump win re-election in 2020, and everything that this man has been, Donald Trump has been and is right now, is the continuation of who he has been being since this whole freaking thing started. He is who he is. But what he is to me is a flashlight. He is a flashlight. He has shined his light in the dark and revealed all the demons, for lack of better words, reveal all the rats, the demons, the traitors, the cheaters, the corrupt, the con artists, all of them. He revealed all of them, and we have been given the opportunity in the most not fun way, the most chaotic, destructive way possible. We've been given the opportunity to see the demons, and I don't mean demons in terms of the biblical definition of demons. I just mean the bad people, the bad ones, the minions, I don't know, the bad people. We have been given the opportunity to see the traitors, the bad people, the corrupt, the selfish, the greedy, the worst of us. We have been given an opportunity to have them reveal themselves. Our neighbors, our sisters, our brothers, our family members. We have been given the opportunity to see who they are. And now what we need to do is stand in the light and stand for the truth and step up and be courageous and be brave and be resilient and be strong, and don't allow them to gaslight you into saying something that is true that isn't true, that into believing something that isn't true, even though you know it's not true, to defy logic and common sense and memory and what you witness with your own eyes. They're trying to rewrite history. They're trying to convince you a lie is the truth, just like the naked emperor in the story of the emperor with who has no clothes. They're trying to convince you that he's wearing robes and he's always been freaking naked. And I keep saying that he's a naked emperor. He is not wearing robes. They're not royalty. They're not smart. They're not good at anything. They represent nothing that is good. All they are devourers of souls and stealer. They're thieves and stealer of lives and stealer of dreams. And their goal is to destroy and to take away. And in this case, I believe that whatever they take from us, whatever they take from you, they can't take your soul. They can't take your truth. They can't take your free will and your freedom. Your free will. Your spiritual freedom. Maybe they can take your physical freedom, but they cannot take your soul. You have to give them permission to do it. So on this day of March 3rd, 2025, I'm going to say, I stand with love. I stand with truth. I stand with the light. I stand in the light. I am the light. I speak the truth. I am truth. I stand with democracy. I stand with freedom. I stand against the bullies and the liars and the traitors and the corrupt people and the cheaters and the deceivers and the destroyers and the chaos agents and the assets to countries, to countries led by bad people, led by bad leaders, dictators, to countries that are led by dictators. I pray for the freedom of those people who are led by dictators. I pray that they're free in their minds and their souls, that they free themselves mentally and spiritually, and they turn on the lights inside of them, and they fight and they stand. Sometimes people have to fight for their freedom and the freedom of others. You have to fight for truth. You have to sometimes people are called to put themselves and their lives on the line in order that other people may be free. In order for other people to be free. And I'm just going to say this. The revolution will be televised. And stand in the light. And be courageous and be strong. You are stronger than you think. And this month, things will happen. Things will change. Things will get better. Be courageous and be strong. Thanks for watching.